Welcome everybody, Moments of Adventure. Dale and Leanna here, and
we have a problem.
Houston, we have an issue.
Notice we have no trailer behind us.
Running solo. Running empty. Running on empty. Is that what they call it? Yeah, our trailer is sitting in Phoenix, Arizona right now at the repair shop. So a little bit of a backstory here, and please interrupt when you want to. Back in October of last year, we had a little snafu when we were retracting one of our slides. We realized that something, it was actually a case of water, got stuck between the slide and the wall. Now we noticed it right away, so we put the slide back in, we got the obstruction out of the way, and then we extended the slide and went on with our life.
Now you guys know stuff gets stuck in the slide from time to time, and it's usually not an issue. You see it, you take it out, you go on about your day.
Yeah.
But this one was a little bit different, but not at first. Like at first it was like every other day, you pull it out, you put your slide out, and you go on about your day.
Yeah, no different. The slide worked great. No problems at all.
But then we started noticing a few other things around the camper.
Specifically, we have a cargo door that is right underneath our steps. And when I was outside one time with the cargo door open, Leanna was inside, and she started to notice light in between the steps and the wall. It's probably not a good sign.
Yeah, the steps inside, not the steps going outside. So outside of the kitchen, the steps going up to the bedroom in the fifth wheel part of the trailer. I noticed light coming in from outside, which is very unusual. That's not a normal thing for us, but that's where it started.
So we started to investigate that a little bit, and it looked like the wall may have just got pushed out a little bit, or maybe it was just, you know, we all know how these trailers are made. They're not the best made in the world, but not that bad.
Our trailer's been really good, you guys. We bought it in 2019 in October, so right before 2020. So we haven't had a lot of the problems that the 2020 campers have had, even though it's a 2020 camper. But this little gap was progressively getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where the quarter round at the top of the stairs could go into the gap. So it was getting bigger.
Yeah. And then I noticed I would go to the outside, and right where that same area is on the outside, once again, I have the storage unit there, storage area. So if you stuck your head inside the storage area, you could see where the wall was separating from the frame of the camper. Now we're not talking 6 inches here. We're talking about maybe 3/4 of an inch, and then it got a little bit more to an inch. We noticed there was something wrong. And then we noticed a couple of cracks on the outside of the wall.
It's around this time that we called the insurance company and decided something was definitely wrong, that we needed to get it checked out.
Yeah. So I called the insurance company in November, couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks after the initial incident happened. We were currently in
Las Vegas,
and we were sitting there for a month. When we were in Vegas, called the insurance company, explained what happened. They said, well, bring it into a RV repair spot and, have them take a look at it. And I said, okay. So I started calling around. Number one, no one wanted to come out to the trailer and look at it. Everybody wanted me to bring the trailer in.
Oh, we live in it, you guys. Yeah. What are we going to do?
We live in it, and then we didn't want to unpack it, pack everything up, especially in Vegas, and then bring the trailer in. Now, it is a nice place to do that, but we do have a dog, and we're not going to spend $500 a night in a hotel just to bring the trailer in either, because they wanted to keep the trailer for about a week.
So we looked at our schedule and decided that after the Courtside RV show, we would go to Phoenix. We had a couple of things where we were going to be away from the trailer anyway, including next week when you'll see where we go. But that's when we decided to drop it off. So we made arrangements, we've dropped it off.
So to kind of give you a little bit of a timeline on this, this happened in October. We called the insurance company in November. We started calling around to different places, and we found a place in Phoenix that would take a look at it. And after we explained we'd be gone for a week, they could have the whole thing for a week, and would they store it when they're done with it? Absolutely. Is it safe to pull? We asked them that, and they said, yeah, there shouldn't be any kind of problem. There's no major wall falling off or anything, but there is something wrong with it. So we ended up going to Glamis. We ended up going to Coachella. You've seen those videos. We ended up going to Quartzsite. You've seen those videos. And then finally into Phoenix, where we dropped the trailer off.
Well, we're dropping the trailer off this morning. Toby's enthralled by it. Wish us luck. There are a lot of campers in this parking lot.
So we just dropped the trailer off to the repair shop. The initial diagnosis is they think they can fix it. About a month long, but he's going to look at it. He's look a little bit closer. Call the insurance company, see what they're going to do, and give us a call while we are on our cruise. So at every port that we show up to, I'm going to be looking for an email or a voicemail from either him or the insurance guy. But he seemed very positive. He seemed like it's a no big deal type thing.
Well, here's hoping it is a no big deal type thing.
Yeah. But it should be just like new when it's done.
All right, well then let the fun adventures begin.
The initial prognosis from the RV repair place is that when that got stuck in the slide got misadjusted. And not so much misaligned, but the stops on the slide, these are hydraulic slides, the stop on the slide to keep the slide from going too far out or too far in, something may have gotten out of adjustment there. And when we pulled the slide back in again, it wasn't stopping close enough to where it's supposed to stop. It was going in further and actually pushing the exterior wall out away from the frame. We don't know yet because they have to do a little bit more investigative work, but there could be some broken welds in the wall itself. And that's what the initial observation is. They've contacted insurance. Insurance has agreed to the repair of fixing it. And right now they're taking a look. They're going to have to pull that whole driver's side wall off from the main slide forward and investigate further. Worst case that is there, he thinks would be a couple of broken welds, which they can repair and put back into shape. And then they're putting a brand new side on the side of the trailer.
But we're looking at maybe 4 weeks of being out of our camper and truly being homeless. So
now this is the second week already though. So 4 more weeks. They haven't started the repair yet. They're just breaking it down. Does this catch you by surprise?
yes, I thought we were 1 week in. We only have 3 more weeks to go.
I just pulled stuff out of the camper less than 5 days ago. So they still have to disassemble the whole camper before they can fix it and put it back together.
Anyway, we are real lifing it right now. We are legitimately homeless. And we're going to bring you on this experience of what do you do when you're in your camper and then suddenly don't have your camper anymore. So hang tight with us. You're going to come to all of this new set of adventures.
So we're not going to stop our videos. We're still going to move forward. We're going to still let you know what's going on with the camper. How fast can they fix it? I'm supposed to get a phone call this week to let us know kind of what they find. I haven't got that phone call yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know.
But the next couple weeks could be a little different for us, especially where our videos are concerned. But we'll keep you guys involved with us and take you on our adventure. Right now, we are on our way to Iowa. We have a family. We had a death in the family, so we're going to go spend some time with family and stay in an Airbnb.
Yeah. And then I think we're back to our daughter's house. We're couch surfing.
We're couch surfing because I got a conference and all kinds of stuff.
All right, so hang in with us. We'll keep you up to date. Follow our social media. You can get some clues on it in there as well.
All right. See you next time. Wish us luck. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time.
See you on YouTube.
Bye.
China is ready. Like she turned her side profile looked just like yours. Yeah.